Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Everybody, welcome right back to the channel. It's been great stuff in the NBA with the playoffs going on. Different things happening, a lot of stuff going on, man. It's been fun. It's been really fun, really entertaining, really interesting stuff going on. But before we get into all that, my name is Isaiah Austin, and welcome back to the IDA Kings Video Production channel. Um, Definitely appreciate all the love, support. If you like the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like the videos, hit the like button on every video. And if you want to know when I post and upload new videos, hit that bell notification and also hit the hype button for me. Definitely appreciate it. Much love and support starting out. Been fun making a lot of videos. I definitely appreciate y'all for sure. Um, to start out with, man, there's two series off rip that we could definitely talk about. The Knicks is and the 76ers are one of them. That series was up and down, topsy-turvy and stuff like that. The Knicks, for example, ended up blowing out the 76ers in game one of the series. Um, Really heck of a game. Joel Embiid, Edgecombe, Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, they all kind of struggled. The whole 76ers team basically almost kind of struggled as a collective. The Knicks did some great things. Obviously, OG Anunoby did really good. Karl Anthony Towns was good. Uh, Brunson was fantastic. He was amazing in that game as well. I think he had like 30 points or so, somewhere in that ballpark, in that vicinity in game one. Flat out amazing. Just flat out great stuff that the Knicks did defensively. They did a great job defensively and everything like that as well in game one. Game two was a different story, really way closer. Uh, Oubre was really good. He was real good. I think he was 6 for 12 from the field. I think he had like somewhere to like 16, 18 points or something of that nature. Um, he was good shooting the ball. Tyrese Maxey got a lot of points. He struggled shooting the ball though, and I think he only made 1 3 out of 6 as well. Um, he was better though. Drummond did some good things, rebounding as well. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Joel Embiid did not play in the game um, at all. Oubre had 19 points. Tyrese Maxey. Edgecombe played better. He had 17. He shot better as well. Paul George did better, shot better. He shot 13 threes. He made 5 of them. And stuff like that. Brunson shot worse than he did the first game. He had 26 in the game. Bridges did real well. Towns and Oubre did well too. The bench didn't give a lot offensively, but they did give enough support to where it helped them put them over the edge. The Knicks defensively was fantastic in that fourth quarter. They had 19 points, but they only gave up 12. Flat out amazing, especially after they were down 90 to 89, if I'm not mistaken, through three quarters. And the Knicks ended up getting the win, a big time win. They lead the series 2-0. And if I'm not mistaken, at 7 p.m. tonight, they play in Philadelphia on Prime Video. The Timberwolves and the Spurs, that's a heck of a series so far, too. The Timberwolves end up finding a way to pull out a big win by 2 points against the Spurs at home. Wimby did a great job blocking a lot of shots, but he struggled offensively. Rudy Gobert was fantastic defensively, rebounding, defending at a high level, giving Wimby a lot of problems. He did it the last series against Jokic too, giving him a lot of problems. Edwards was great. I think he had like 18 points or so coming off the bench in 25 minutes as well. Shannon did a good job. Shannon Jr. did a good job. Mike Conley was really good too. He made 4 threes in the game. He was facilitating, setting the tone, not turning the ball over. Fantastic as well so far. And then they missed a 3. I believe it was Champagne. Missed a 3 to tie the game. Or no, win the game. Actually, he missed a 3 to win the game and be up in the series 1-0 instead of Minnesota being up 1-0. But Wednesday was way different. Fox struggled in game one. He was way better in game two. In the Spurs win 133-95. Beat down of all beat downs, right? It was crazy. It was nasty. And it was disgusting stuff that the Spurs gave to the Timberwolves. Obviously, Anthony Edwards played worse in the game. I think he had like 12 points. He was shooting real bad. Mike Conley was worse in the game. I think he only made like one shot or something. And then Shannon Jr. was worse. Rudy Gobert was struggling offensively. He ain't giving you as much. But it was a lot of struggling from the Timberwolves. It was actually shocking, especially after winning game one. It was shocking. So we'll see how it goes. They play, I believe, on Friday at 9:30 on Prime. But that series is so far, the first two games are pretty interesting. This series between the Lakers and Thunder is really interesting. The Lakers are not playing bad in the series. I don't believe the first game they started out on a 7-0 run, but the Thunder is just a really good team, right? LeBron, the first two games he had 27 in game one, shooting real well, and then in game two he also shot well. I think he had 23. He put in some great points, great numbers. Reeves struggled in game one, but he was real good in game two. Had like 31 in game two. Rui Hachimura has been fantastic in this series, shooting the ball. He's been fantastic last series, shooting the ball at a high level, shooting at almost 60% from the 3-point line. In the postseason, he's having a fantastic run in this postseason, shooting the ball from the corner, especially, but all over the place. He's just making shot after shot after shot. He's defending at a high level as well. Ayton is missing some easier shots that he should be making overall. But the team as a whole, offensively, is struggling a little bit, making shots. They're getting open looks. And the Thunder are leaving, I don't think they're leaving them open on purpose, but I think they're just giving up the threes way too much. And the Lakers just got to make them. And they can make them. They're able to make them. The Thunder in the winning game 108-90, they pulled away and did a great job in the second half of defending. I think they only gave up 18 in the third or 19 in the third, and they gave up 18 in the fourth or 19. It was somewhere in that area after giving up, I think it was 27 in the 27 in the second, and then like they gave up almost 30 in the first. I think it was like 26 or something in the first quarter, if I'm not mistaken. They gave up somewhere in that area in that game one. The Thunder did. They just did great stuff defensively in that second half. Overall, yeah, it was 26. Yeah, they gave up, and they didn't score a crazy amount. Like it was 23-19 and 24-18. 24-18 in the fourth, and then 23-19 in the third. But the Lakers offensively just struggled. And I think if they were better offensively, the game would be closer. If not, they could win the game, right? In game two, it was basically the same thing. The Lakers actually won the second quarter, right? And they were close throughout most of the game. They were close, real close. But then again, the Thunder pulled away in that fourth quarter. Second half started pulling away. The Thunder started getting foul calls that I thought LeBron could have got some foul calls, man. I thought the Thunder got some calls that were a little interesting, especially for Shade. It was a little interesting how that worked. Like calls that they didn't give LeBron. They didn't give continuations when they should have gave it to him. But calls they didn't give LeBron, they gave to the Thunder, which was weird. Calls that they could have gave to other players in that game, certain fouls, they just picked and chose, and it was kind of interesting seeing that. It was kind of odd. I didn't understand why. Overall, especially when LeBron's actually attacking the rim, and Reeves is getting some foul calls that are crazy, especially when LeBron's attacking the rim more. But that's neither here nor there. That was pretty interesting from an overall perspective. Heck of an observation. But I think if they keep, I think they got to make shots. If they make shots, they will be better. If they make shots and they have a chance to win a game or two in this series. Now it's gonna be hard to win the series, obviously, because Luka, I think, is probably gonna be out for another 2 to 3 weeks. And by that time, I mean, if the Lakers win, they might borderline not even have him for the first part of the third round, the Western Conference Finals. So that's a whole nother thing right there. So, the Lakers have a chance. They got to find a way to get game 3 and then get game 4. And if they could do that, then it's going to be something crazy. There's going to be some wild stuff happening. Now, another series that's been kind of interesting is the Cavs and Pistons ones, right? The Pistons started out blitzing the Cavs bad. I mean, it was a bad situation for the Cavs, man. Um, Pistons gave them a lot of problems, especially in the first quarters. It just gave them a lot of issues, a lot of smoke. It was 37-21, and then after that, the game was close from there. The Cavs came back, ended up winning the next two quarters, 25-22, then 30-24. It was a real close game, really close game, really interesting game and stuff throughout. Cunningham was struggling 6 for 19, made 9 out of 11 free throws, but he was struggling, shooting the ball and things of that nature, struggling. Uh, you know, the Cavs came back, did a lot of great stuff. Harden did some solid stuff, was missing shots at a high level, turned the ball over. That was part of the reason why they lost. Strus was great, 4 for 8, 5 rebounds, 19 points. Shooter did some good things shooting the ball. He had 4 turnovers. It was a rough game turning the ball over for the Cavs as well. And I think that's part of the reason why they lost 111-101 in that game. And then in game 2, it was the same thing, right? They struggling, but then the Cavs come back. They're making the game close. The fourth quarter is close, and then Cunningham scores like maybe 20 straight. Um, top 4 all time with Anthony Davis, LeBron, and etc. So it was amazing what Cunningham did to win them that game and go up 2-0. And the Cavs are coming back and being close, and then they're losing by 10 points again. The Cavs turn the ball over, missing shots down the stretch, things of that nature. Saturday, the Cavs do play against Detroit and Cleveland at 3 p.m. on NBC. And ABC, the Lakers play against the Thunder in LA on ABC. So that's going to be fun. Those games are going to be interesting and fun overall. I'm excited for the series to keep going. I'm really excited about it. I'm pretty interested and intrigued in those situations. So, can't wait. I think the Spurs and the Thunder, it's going to be hard for them to lose these games. The Timberwolves and the Lakers are going to have to do some magical stuff. Anthony Edwards is going to have to do some magical stuff. LeBron's going to have to do some magical stuff. And then the supporting cast around them, Reeves, Randall, they're going to have to do some amazing stuff. I think in the East it's a little different. I think the 76ers, if Joel Embiid's healthy, can come back and do some real good things in tighter series. They can do that. But the Knicks got to find a way to see if they can sneak up one of those games, right? And the same thing with the Pistons. The Cavs are right there, man. They got to stop turning the ball over. And they got to start off better in quarters. They got to start better. They got to start the game better. And if they start the game better, they'll have a better shot. You got to make the Pistons play from behind, especially in Cleveland. So I think those two series could be more easier tied than, obviously it's tied now with the Timberwolves and Spurs, but the Timberwolves got to try to keep the foot on the neck, especially in Minnesota. You got to get at least one of those. If you can get 2 of those games to go 3-1, you're in a good spot. Lakers got to find a way to get game 2, game 3, and 4. If you can get game 3 and 4, this series is going to be tight, and you're going to have a lot of different things happening. The first one is game 3. You got to get game 3 though. If you get game 3, then we can have a conversation, right? That's when it can start getting crazy. They got to find a way to get game 3 if they can. And I think LeBron has to keep playing the way he's playing. Basically I think he's averaging 25. He has to keep playing the way he's playing. Reeves has to play like he did in game 2. And Aiden has to make shots. Rui has to keep making shots in LA. And then Marcus Smart, Riva, I believe his name. Sorry if I got his name wrong. And then Luke Kennard. They got to make shots, man. They got to make shots. They got to make threes. If you can shoot threes, you got to make them. Whoever's on that floor and you're open, you got to shoot them and you got to make the threes in LA to have a chance. You got to keep defending as best you can, as hard as you can without fouling. Try to keep your arms away as possible. So you got to do as best you can with that. But overall, I think this second round has been fun. There's been some entertaining things happening. Been some great stuff happening, especially in that Spurs and Timberwolves game. Game 1, man, that was a fun, interesting game right there. The other games were close too, but then the pullaways happened. But overall, especially in the Cavs and Pistons series, and then even with the Lakers coming back, going on some runs. But those teams started, Pistons and Thunder started pulling away a little bit. And defending at a high level. Both teams are great defensively. So pretty excited seeing that, and um, cannot wait, man, to keep watching. Appreciate y'all, man. Again, subscribe, like the channel, subscribe, like the videos, all that good stuff. Hit the bell notification and hit the hype button for me. I really do appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a great weekend. Peace.